What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz back here with another video. Today we are diving right into episode 2 of the Ultimate Wheel tier list. Now, if you guys have not seen episode 1, be sure to go check it out. We should have a lot better audio in this episode. The mic is not right in my mouth. So this is going to be a wonderful series if you guys are looking for a new set of wheels, or if you guys are just wanting to learn about more wheels in general. As always, if I rate any of these wrong, if you think you would rate any of these wheels differently, please be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Alright, we are here with a fresh canvas. Our first wheel of the day, the 21st wheel on the list, is a Ferrari 308 GTSi wheel. Another wonderful OEM wheel, number 21. Now, this is a very beautiful wheel. It's very simple compared to a lot of the other wheels we've seen. I'm pretty sure 1552 makes a rep wheel of this wheel. This one's got a balloon ass tire on it, but very pretty 5-spokes. I think they come in good specs, and I'm pretty sure that the bolt pattern is like 5x114. So wonderful OEM option. It looks like a set of these go anywhere from $1,200 to $2,200 just on the listings that I saw. Very affordable compared to a lot of the other wheels here. And they're kind of baller because you have Ferrari wheels. So if you got something Italian, if you just want some baller OEM wheels, check out the Ferrari 308 GTSi's. As for a rating though, God, the 1552s honestly kind of fucked me up with these, because that's all I think of when I look at them. I did see a set of these on a car the other day. I don't remember what it was. They looked really good on the car. Definitely not a wheel I would run though. We're gonna slap it in the B category, definitely being a high B category. Number 22, we have another, I think, God spec wheel. I'm going to let you guys vote along with this one as well. Work Meister S1s. This is another set of wheels that I am very familiar with, and I am very familiar with them leaking. 3-piece wheels are always a pain in the ass to me. That's why I've gotten 1-pieces like the last couple sets. From a style standpoint, from a quality standpoint, these wheels easily S tier. My buddy Reed just picked up a 1-piece set of these for his Civic, so congrats to you, Reed. They look fucking awesome on his car. You are going to be paying a pretty penny for these. I think I got mine for like $2,500, and chances are you're looking at anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500 or more, depending on the specs and depending on the finish of the wheel. So triple chrome in the variant we're looking at today. You guys already guessed where this is going. Work Meister S1, easily an S tier wheel. So gas, looks good on anything. Very pretty, very good quality. I would be doing them an injustice if I put them in a tier other than S. Number 23, we have a set of Advans coming up. We have our first tri-spoke of the bunch. We have Advan A3As. Now, this is also another wheel that I am familiar with. I was thinking about doing little wheels on the R32 at some point in my life, but it just didn't work out because my car was 5-lug and these all come in 4-lug. Baller wheel, baller style, definitely an OG wheel. Advan is a wonderful company, wonderful brand, and I guess this should count as little wheel and tri-spokes. So personally, as a wheel I've owned before, as a wheel I love the style of, as a wheel that really wasn't that expensive, dude, I think I picked up my set, granted very weak specs, like 15 by 6.5 or by 7, but they're like $800. So if you can still find a pair of these for around that price, you're doing awesome. I think I sold them for maybe $900. For the Advan A3As, easily an A tier wheel. Very good little wheel, very good tri-spoke, covers a lot of different boxes for you. So we're going to slap this one in the A tier. Next up, number 25, a wheel I believe you guys will all be familiar with, or you've seen, maybe you didn't know the name of them. We have MB Battles. Now, some people are going to hate me right now, but battles are actually reps. They're like the cool little brother, for example, compared to the RPF ones though. These are generally accepted among everybody who cares about the rear wheel, fake wheel, rep wheel debate. MB battles are a replica, are a rep, I know, of CST Hyper 01s. So if you guys remember the CST Demon Cambers, the same manufacturer that makes the Demon Cambers makes the Hyper 01s. Battles, great wheel. Very overhyped now in my opinion though. They've gotten way popular. Honestly, they've been popular for a minute. I remember people wanting battles a couple years back, so they've kind of held their edge, if you will, for their popularity. I don't know the quality of them. I think they're generally okay. Most people are going to run these on a static stance car or a drift car. Either way, these wheels are not getting used lightly. Honestly though, I do think it would be cooler if you're looking at a set of battles and a set of CST Hyper Zero 1s. If you got the CST Hyper Zero 1s, kind of just like the OG, you know, compared the two. Battles are cool. I wouldn't run them personally for that reason, because they are technically a rep, and I think it would just be cooler to have the real thing. Battles also shot up in price over like the last year and a half. You used to be able to find a set of battles for what you'd find a set of JNCs for, 600, 700, 800 bucks. Now, dude, I'm seeing good spec battles go for like 1,500 bucks, which to me is just insane given what I saw them go for before. We are going to slap battles in the B tier. Very good wheel, just not one I would run personally. Number 26. I am not familiar with this wheel. Drag DR63s. I feel like this is going to be a rep, although I don't know. Mega rep. Mega rep incoming. This is like your ultimate Rota. This is like the ultimate, I don't even know, man. I guess they're trying to go for a Meister look here. These look like these would crack instantaneously the second you hit a bump or a pothole or a pebble. Bro, these are rough. Honestly, these are rough. I don't like how skinny the spoke looks. Bro, is this gonna be our first F tier? Yeah, honestly, I'm slapping these in the F tier, bro. There are so many other wheels that I would get above these. Literally every wheel I've rated up till now, I would get above these wheels. So we're gonna leave those in the F tier. If you want to know the name of them, drag DR63s. Next wheel. Number 27, we have Weds Crane's Cerberus 1s. So the only real differences that I see between these Cerberus 1s and these Cerberus 2s, for these Cerberus 1s we're looking at right here, they seem to have a much flatter face, a lot less concavity, I have no idea how to say that. The number of the hardware is the same between each spoke. The only other difference is right here on the spoke. This little gap, this little split in the spoke seems to be a little bit shorter on the Cerb 1s. Other than that, kind of the same as Cerb 2s in my mind. Like, they're an okay wheel. They're a good 3-piece wheel if you're looking to get into them, but not ready to shell out, you know, enough money for a A-tier, S-tier wheel. Not to say that you can't find an A-tier, S-tier wheel for less money, but chances are they're probably going to go for more. Cerb 1s, we are going to slap these in a B tier. They're okay. They're kind of mid. They're pretty good. Definitely would get these over battles, depending on the specs, but I'm going to slap the Cerb 1s in the B tier. Next up, number 28, we have SSR Mark 1s. Now, this is a personal favorite wheel of mine. If you guys are familiar with the Calsonic R32, then you'll know what these wheels are. If you're not familiar, go check it out. This is the SSR Mark 1. Dinner plate, smoothie-like, very pretty wheel. I love fat faces. I don't know if you guys have found that out yet or figured that out, but fat faces over skinny faces all day. This also counts as a little wheel. I think these are going to come in your 4 and 5 lug variants, as well as maybe 13s, 14s, 15s, 16s maybe, but SSR, goated brand. Mark 1s, super easy for me. We're gonna slap these in an A tier. I don't think they're quite an S tier wheel for me, but I would probably get these over the A3As. SSR Mark 1s in the A tier. Next up, we have another OEM wheel. We have BMW Style 66s. I've definitely seen these before, probably E36s, E34s, E39s. I believe they come in good specs. I don't know what BMW they come off of. Obviously, they're going to be 5x120 because BMW. Shout out to BMW Treff for this photo. This is a good looking OEM wheel. Split 5s. Again, huge fan of 5 spokes. Definitely a wheel that I would look into. Probably not for the wagon build, but for like a newer BMW. Very pretty. Very, very wonderful. A-tier wheel. BMW Style 66s going in the A tier. Next up, another set of OEM wheels. We have possibly the first S tier OEM wheel. We have the 370Z Nismo wheel. Now, dude, one of the prettiest stock wheels in my opinion. They come in 19, so they're definitely bigger, but all of the applications of this wheel that I've seen have been absolute gas. Look good on 370s and 350s just with a smaller tire. Being that it's a Nissan OEM wheel, it's going to be a very, very soft composite, very easy to repair, very easy to fix, highly unlikely to crack. If anything, it'll bend a little bit. And real quick, the difference between a good wheel and a bad wheel in my eyes, as I did wheel repair for 8-9 months, a shit wheel is going to be a very, very hard composite. It's not going to take a pothole well, it's not going to take a bump well, it's not going to take us pressing out the bend well at all. It's going to crack. It's going to want to just split and explode into a million pieces, which by the way is like really loud and sucks to do. A very nice wheel, Mercedes OEM wheels, Nissan OEM wheels, they're going to be very soft. And while they're going to bend more, yes, they're highly unlikely to crack, and they're a lot easier to be repaired. A lot of the times they're lighter and they just feel and look better. So Nissan 370Z Nismo wheels, easily an S tier wheel for your boy. So beautiful. Next up, number 31, we have Work VSXXs. Diving into the Work VS realm, there are so many of them, but here is a VSXX. Shout out Misty. She has these on her RX-8. Sheesh mama, you already know what is going on. Work, goated brand. Goated. Now, there are other like one-piece variants or copies or replicas or just similar made wheels, because this is a pretty basic design in the face. You're going to find this style wheel on BMWs a lot. That is like the E90 generation BMW Ultimate wheel. Like, that's it. Or the Apexis, but either way, lots of spokes, very hard to clean. As for the VSXXs, I love these, dude. Gonna slap these in the A tier. You don't see them out a whole lot, so I wouldn't say they're rare, but it's definitely a treat when you see them out and about. Number 32, we have BBS RCs. Now, there's a whole different bunch of RCs out there. There's RC90s, which are style 5s, and then I'm not familiar with them beyond that. But this is going to be your generic set of BBS RCs. I'm just not, again, bro, I'm just not a huge fan of these. There are so many other wheels that I would choose over these. BBS, while being a great company, yes, this is probably like the most basic BBS you can get. This is like if you're going to buy a Porsche and you want a 911, but you buy a Boxster. In my opinion, just save up and get the next level up. So yes, better than reps all day, absolutely, 10 times over. This is like a set of real wheels that you would get in weak spec just to say you have real wheels. Absolutely, done that, been there, especially if you're trying to take your build to the next level, even just a little bit, bro. Like these are something you're gonna slap on a daily and be balling every day to and from work, whatever trip you're going on. You'll be on some baller wheels. As for these, I am gonna slap them in the C tier, just not my favorite, although a lot better than a lot of other choices out there. Number 33, we have another set of Works. We have Work VSSDs. Bro, I think Reed, the same guy who has Meisters on his Civic, commented or said something about VSSDs. He was like, bro, I just found VSSDs. I didn't know they existed. And to be fair, I didn't know they existed for a long time, but such a good wheel, dude. I love the style of this face. I forget what other OEM wheel these are like. These are similar to, but every set of VSSDs I've seen are wide as a motherfucker. These are going to be in your 17s, 18s, possibly even 19s. I love the simplicity of these wheels. Not a whole lot going on in the face, but they use the face very well. Kazan had a set of these on his R32, which was so baller. Shout out Kazan. VSSDs are also now pretty taxed. They're gonna be costing you a pretty penny, but for good reason, dude. They're a beautiful wheel. Now, as for a tier rating, where are we gonna slap the VSSDs? Honestly, bro, VSSD's another S tier wheel for me. This is a very pretty wheel, and I think it's highly deserving of the S tier. We have another set of Works up next. Number 34, we have Work Equip 05s. All right, we got a nice fat 5-spoke wheel. Now, listen, I think JNC makes some like JNC 05s, or whatever the other rep companies are make their blah 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 05s. Even the real ones of these just aren't that appealing to me. Like the reps are like mega ugly trash. They never fit very well. People run stock tire sizes on them and they're just horrid to me. Even the Equip 05s, but I'm just not a fan of Equip 05s. We are going to be slapping these in the C tier. I just really don't like them that much. Here's another set which just appear better with the triple chrome and the yellow center caps. Like I guess these would look good on my E34 because of the 5-spoke. I love 5-spokes. They're okay looking 5-spoke, but there are so many others that I would choose over these. So we are, you know what, I'll give it a B tier. We're going to slap the Equip 05s in the B tier. I don't think they're quite deserving of the C tier. Definitely would get these above Battles, to be clear. Would get these above Cerbs, would get these above the 308s. But just not an A tier wheel to me. Next up, number 35, we have SSR A-Tech Final Speeds. Shout out Luxy for recommending these wheels. He has these on his 240 coupe. They are such a wonderful one-piece wheel. They're gonna come in like 17, 18s by 8, 9, maybe 10 wides. They're a very light wheel. They're a very simple wheel. They remind me of Buddy Clubs. They remind me of the Kozai K1s. SSR is a great brand. I could definitely see a mismatching set of these with any other wheel. Run these up front. You can run these in the rear. And I don't think they're all that expensive. These are definitely not a wheel you see out and about. So they do have a rare item feel to them. Beautiful styling. SSR, A-Tech final speeds, we're slapping in the A tier. Very deserving. Don't think they're quite an S tier wheel for me, but a very beautiful wheel nonetheless. Number 36, we have our first set of Rotiforms, the Rotiform USF. Now, y'all, I saw these wheels when I went to Daytona. I think they were on an IS or ISF or something, and they looked so fucking good. They come in 2-piece, they come in 3-piece. Rotiform is a great brand in my opinion. They get a little basic with some of the Euro cars, some of their lower tier wheels. As a remake of some tri-spokes, Rotiform's own take on some tri-spokes, these are so pretty, dude. These are so pretty. But oh my god, I looked up a set of these, y'all, and they were like $6,000, $8,000 for a set. Hold on. So for a basic set of 4, meaning medium spec, medium size, medium finish, nothing crazy, they were $5,200. I don't even want to know what the fuck these would go for in a bigger spec wheel or a more desirable color. Very beautiful wheel, but holy shit, they seem very taxed. We are gonna slap these. Dude, honestly, I would put these definitely not an S tier, because if you're paying $5,200 for wheels, that's wild. But if you got it like that, go ahead, I guess. Very beautiful styling though. Love Rotiform's take on the 3-spoke design. We're gonna slap the Rotiform USFs in the A tier. Number 37, we have SSR once again, Mark IIIs this time. Again, little wheels just aren't my thing. Been there, done that, tried that, kinda. SSR, goated brand. From a styling standpoint though, these are gonna go on your Miatas, your 240s, anything trying to run little wheels, anything that's 4-lug. You're gonna find these in like 15 by 6.5 to 15 by probably like 12, bro. I'm sure there are some wide ass sets of these out there. For your weaker spec, you're probably not looking at paying a whole lot. For your wide spec, you will absolutely be paying out the ass for a set of these. To me, they're kind of just, they're an okay wheel. They're a solid wheel. We are gonna put these Mark IIIs in the B tier. Number 38, Ray's Gramlight's 57 CRs. We have a very, very, very pretty 5-spoke design. Now, I know you guys are thinking, Fitz, those look really similar to the whatever the hell this F-tier wheel was. Well, yeah, you're kind of right. But then you got a whole lot more behind this wheel going on. Ray's beautiful. Gramlight's beautiful. Both the 57 CRs we're seeing here and the 57 DRs, which I think come with more spokes and a little bit fatter spoke at that. These are a very similar wheel to the A-Tech final speeds right here. They got some nice concavity. They're gonna come in nice specs. They're gonna be nice and soft. They're not likely to crack. These are gonna be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful track wheel. So if you're looking for a nice light set of wheels for your autocross car, you don't want to get some RPF ones, go check out Gramlights. These specifically 57 CRs. Very pretty. I think I like the DRs over these though. Easily another A tier wheel for me. Love me some Gramlights. Coming in at number 39, we have Work GOOCARS HEMI. This is another wheel that I was completely oblivious to before making this video. It looks like a baby VSKF. It looks like whatever those American racing wheels are. They come in 5-lug, apparently. This, to me, looks like it would be a little wheel. I like how simple the 5-spoke design is. There's not too much going on in the middle of the spoke, the middle of the face. It looks like they kind of split off, giving the wheel a little bit more definition. Very pretty, very intricate. This is about as intricate as a wheel as I would go. We are going to slap these in the A tier. Work, great brand. Definitely a rare item. I don't know if I've ever seen a set of these IRL, but very pretty. Number 40, our last wheel of episode 2, we have Work Carving Stark 2s. This ain't it, man. Unfortunately, these remind me of those set of Whistlers that are like mega Civic reps. I've only seen them on Civics, I'm pretty sure. Work, sure, great brand. Something about the face freaks me out, dude. It just looks like they're backwards. It looks like they're not going the right direction. Now, being that these are 4-lug, again, I understand there are a lot less 4-lug options out there. So all of the Miata guys, all the 4-lug 32 guys, 4-lug 240 guys, sure, I get it. This is going to be so much better than a lot of the 4-lug wheels available for your car. But dude, from a styling standpoint, holy shit, I would get just about anything else over these. Work carving Stark 2s, I don't know if they have any history, any importance to them. They're just not that pretty of a wheel to me, dude. We are gonna slap these in the C tier. Alright, well, here is the final look of episode 2's ratings. As always, if you guys have any questions, please be sure to let me know. Guys, go down in the comments right now and let me know if you think I got any of those wrong or if you would change any of those ratings. If you guys learned anything in today's episode or in episode 1, be sure to share. The number one thing you guys can do to help me out here on YouTube is share my content. If you guys learned about a new wheel, if you guys learned about your next possible set of wheels, please be sure to share my content. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Also, all Moonstruck shirts are down in the description below, 50% off. I'm trying to clear all those out. So if you want to go pick up a shirt, they're 15 bucks, 16 bucks shipped. Go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Fitz Miller, back here with another video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.